6:10 in the morning time on this Wednesday morning, August 11th, 2021. And the Record Newsman Norton. That'll be their general morning news for this Wednesday morning, August 11th, 2021. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Wednesday morning, August 11th, 2021. 6:11 and 73 degrees in Massachusetts area right now. Late night weighs on Cuomo's resignation. Senate Democrats approved $3.5 trillion budget key resolution and key step toward passing major economic package without GOP votes. Trump's home friend forms the Caribbean with the U.S. Senate's path. Former college instructor faces arson charge over the Northern California fire. However, Buffers charged in the fatal shooting of Chicago police officer Ella French is arrested, police said. In California, Governor Newsom is announcing the nation's first vector test rules for teachers. Afghan officials, 3 more provincial capitals fault the Taliban. U.S. sends hundreds of ventilators to Florida as COVID surge continues. Texas House Speaker signs arrest warrant for Democrats who broke quorum over the voting restrictions. Virginia teacher resigns at school board meeting to not societally politicized agendas. Canadian businessman Michael Spavor sentenced by Chinese court to 11 years in prison for spying. Face photos show the immense scale of wildfire ravaging Greece. Wildfire rapes through the Algeria, killing 42 people, including soldiers. Israel said to the one CIA chief that the Iranian president is mentally disturbed. According to the study, crowded prisons are breeding grounds for COVID-19. Florida's Broward School Board votes to maintain mask mandate. And 3 Wyoming counties support to stop recognizing Liz Cheney as GOP member. COVID hospitalizations in Nebraska and Attleboro area. Statewide, vaccination rates remain sluggish. Attleboro is more than incorporated defense $10 million federal grant. Rentham. Family touched by tragedy gets support for police entertainment venue. Norfolk pharmacy was $10,000 drop for a spot for scam, police said. Foxborough, a week after the New England Patriots regular season opener against the Miami Dolphins at Gillette Stadium, the Wolves will be performing at a private party hosted by team owner Robert Kraft. Mountain-based softball team wins the championship softball tournament. Little Rehoboth Farm seeks up replacement barn. 84-year-old Raina man walks 24,902 miles of girth of the earth. Situate Board of Health won't investigate complaints about wind turbine. Take a look at stocks today. Up 162.82 at 35,264.67. S&P 500 up 4.40 at 44.36.75. And Nasdaq down 72.09 at 1478.09. Matt says on pours money in the new fund as SoftBank scales back China. Stock features trade costly is ahead of inflation data. Nearly 60,000 pounds of frozen raw chicken products sold at Aldi Ever stores McCall. CDC says for a freaking Tuesday in the U.S. of rare tropical disease called biliosis. NASA says science cargo launches on Northrop Grumman resupply mission. One Starliner malfunction shots way more severe than now. What we know. Pressured meteor shower said to be showstopper Cecil event and Elon Musk reported NASA spacesuit delays. SpaceX could do it. And now sports time at 6:15. The Boston Red Sox fall to New York to the Tampa Bay Rays 8-4. And Los Angeles Lakers got Russell Westbrook says it still has been to be part of the team he cheered up. Jalen Grade, Atos, Kate Gary, and Marcus beat Pistons in NBA Summer League. Cowboys consulted with Rangers Yankees about Dak Prescott's injury. And with Messi at PSG, it's difficult to make a case for League 1B and generally competitive with their sport. Peter Joel News Time. 6:16. Time now to take a look at Peter Joel traffic and to check on this. Wednesday morning. So wake commuter rail on the ferries. Okay. Take a look at highways and byways in New England. It's looking good in Providence vicinity, except on Route 43, the little sort of Narragansett area. Around Quantum Point. Out of the Cape, looking good. 95 northbound side, a little bit slow between before 128 Gatton, 24 northbound side, slow between Harrison Boulevard and 95 and 128 Gatton. Southern Expressway, slow between Fredericksburg Parkway in Cambridge, all in the Quincy, all with the 9 Mass affected in Boston. But otherwise, Eastern Massachusetts highways are looking good. 91 northbound side, Little Soda, Massachusetts, Connecticut border. And 91 southbound side, Little Soda, Sunderland stretch. And 95 of the southbound side, Little Soda, Fairfield, Connecticut. And 95 of the southbound side, Little Soda, Stepford, Connecticut. And up and over New England, looking good in Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. Peter Chill News Time, 6:17, time now for weather report. The latest on Fred, 40 mile per hour winds, minimum 70 pressure, 1,000 millibars, 18.0 north, 68.2 northwest, move west, north at 16 miles an hour. Tropical circulations are expected to begin in portions of the Dominican Republic this morning. Tropical circulations are possible in the Norwegian and the southeast Bahamas by late today. Every rainfall could lead to flash driven and small stream flooding, along with the possible river rises and the potential mudslides across the U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and the Dominican Republic. The greatest threat to the flooding remains will be across eastern and southern Puerto Rico. There's a risk of wind and rainfall impacts elsewhere, such as Hispaniola, the Bahamas, and Canada during the next few days. Although the forecast is more uncertain than the usual since Friday's forecast. So the rack with Hispaniola today. I address that the Desert should monitor the first progress update to the forecast. There is a risk of wind and rainfall impacts from Florida begin Friday the Keys and spread northward through the portions of the peninsula the Panhandle this weekend. However, it's too soon to determine the exact time of the location and magnitude of any potential effects. Interest spots before they should monitor further progress and check updates to the forecast. Okay. Trouble wave and looking at fear of Mars, southwest of Cabo Verde Islands, producing shots of thunderstorms to the west axis. Subsequent to development is possible over the weather. Some days when the system moves slowly westward across the tropical island, near 20 miles an hour, formation to 40 hours. Low 20% formation to 5 days. Low 30%. Closer to home, we gotta have some dangerous heat today, Thursday, and Friday. A mobile days. Stretch of unprecedented dangerous heat. The humidity begins late today, lasted through Friday. Hey, the next today, the mid-90s have low waters in the middle, upper waters on Thursday, the lower to middle waters on Friday. It's scattered afternoon and evening showers are possible at fun today. Our futures may be strong this spirit, very short from our widespread rainfall late in the Friday and the Saturday as a flow from moose food. This will break in the heat and humidity. Drier and more seasonable in the place that it's 90 early next week. And we are under a heat advisory in effect from 11 a.m. this morning to 8 p.m. this evening. Excess heat remains in effect from Thursday morning for Friday evening for the heat advisory and heat effect files up to 1 effective from excess heat watch. Dangerously hot conditions the heated expires between 1 and 5 and 9 possible. And much of 7 New England for the heat advisory from 11 a.m. this morning to 8 p.m. this evening for the excessive heat watch from Thursday morning for Friday evening. And extreme heat and humidity will significantly increase potential heated illnesses, particularly for those working or participating in outdoor activities. Monitor the latest forecast of warnings and updates on this situation should be plenty food, staying in the collision route, stay that sun and checking for elderly neighbors and young children pets should never be left unattended in vehicles under circumstances, especially true during warmer, hot weather. Temperatures can reach lethal temperatures in a matter of minutes. Hey, forecast goes like this. Today, punch bar for 7 west, coast Gavin, most of the sector with 89 degrees. Southwest about 6 to 10 miles. Tonight, punch fog after 5 a.m. west. Most of the Glasgow 72 degrees. South about 7 to 9 miles for Thursday. Petrified before 8 a.m. west. Put the South 95. Those 82 degrees. Heat effect odds as high as 107. Southwest about 7 to 9 miles for Friday. Slight chance of showers. Thunder between 1 and 5 p.m. Most of the South 95. Those 82 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 8 miles. Chance of 20%. Saturday, chance of showers. Put the 77. Those 65 degrees. Southwest about 68 Fahrenheit, just to 30%. Sunday, most of South Carolina 80, low 61 degrees. Northeast spot 6 Fahrenheit for Monday, most of South Carolina low 61 degrees. Light variable wind becoming northeast spread 5 miles in the morning. For Tuesday, most of South Carolina 1 degrees. Light variable wind right now nothing. It's a 75 degrees overcast skies. That's going to be the period to the water news for this. Where's the water? August 11th, 2021. Peter J. Williams. So if you have a good morning, goodbye to agent. Stay safe, be well, have a good day.